There's a truth the glittering world of fashion rarely admits. True luxury never screams. Because elegance doesn't need an audience. It only needs self-awareness. For years we've been surrounded by the noise of fleeting trends and loud logos. But all the while, women who've mastered the art of understated elegance have been playing an entirely different game. Perhaps you've reached that point in your own life. A point where trends no longer speak to you, and you find yourself craving something timeless instead of temporary. The secret isn't about the price tag. It's about a silent language, an unwritten code that communicates confidence and grace without a single word. Today, we are going to decode that language together. So, if you're ready to rediscover the kind of elegance that never ages, let's begin. So, let's begin this journey of building our foundational shoe collection, not with a shopping list, but with a philosophy. Because after 60 years, we're no longer chasing trends. We become the style. Every line on our face tells a story, and the shoes we choose to walk in, well, they're writing the very next chapter. It's interesting, a study from AARP found that over 65% of women over 60 consider shoes their most serious fashion investment, because it directly impacts our health and our confidence. So let's make these next chapters brilliant. The first chapter in our style journal, the absolute heart of the collection, is the soft leather loafer. Like a trusted old friend who's seen you through the seasons, the loafer is a symbol of quiet confidence and understated pride. It reminds me of a lovely woman I know, Helen, a retired literature teacher. After leaving her career, she felt a bit lost in her closet of sensible work heels. Then she found a pair of beautiful chestnut brown loafers. Those shoes took her everywhere. From her book club to afternoon coffee dates, giving her a newfound sense of being grounded and chic. To me, a great loafer is a symbol of self-possession. It's not flashy, but it lets the world know that you are comfortably in command of your own life. Do you have a pair of shoes that makes you feel like you've come home to yourself? Now, after the loafer, our icon of everyday elegance, we need a companion strong enough for when the weather turns. That's when the block heel ankle boot speaks up. Every step in a sturdy ankle boot is a quiet declaration. I remain steady, no matter which way the wind blows. I remember one winter, I had to be in Chicago for a big family gathering. It was chilly, with a little snow on the ground. I honestly don't know what I would have done without my charcoal suede ankle boots with their sturdy 2-inch block heel. They kept me warm, steady on the slick sidewalks, and they looked so polished. Don't you agree that feeling steady on your feet gives you a different kind of confidence? Maybe even more so than any stiletto ever could. And then, of course, life invites us to a special occasion. That's when we let the graceful kitten heel do the talking. Its delicate height is just enough to remind us that grace doesn't need to shout. I used to think I'd have to say goodbye to heels altogether, but then I rediscovered these gems. Just recently, I wore a pair of nude-colored slingbacks to my niece's wedding. I was able to mingle and even dance a little, without a single thought about my feet. And that allowed me to be fully present, enjoying that beautiful day with my family. For those special moments, what's your go-to shoe for feeling both beautiful and comfortable? But our style isn't just about the classics. To keep pace with our modern active lives, for travel or for days out with the grandkids, the elevated leather sneaker is a statement of ageless spirit. It's the shoe that says you can keep up with the world, but on your own graceful terms. I recently spent a day at an art museum with my children and grandchildren. We walked for hours, and my simple white leather sneakers were a lifesaver. I felt comfortable, but still put together with my tailored trousers. What do you think about breaking those old rules and pairing sneakers with an elegant outfit? After all those energetic journeys, we come back to the quiet, sunny days. A time for the comfortable sandal. A summer sandal is an invitation to slow down, to feel the sun on your skin, and to let your soul breathe. It isn't just for vacations. It's a reminder that sometimes comfort is the ultimate luxury. A simple design with supportive straps and a cushioned footbed is always a timeless choice. If you had to pick just one pair for the entire summer, would you go for the absolute comfort of a flat or the gentle lift of a wedge? When you look at it this way, each pair in this foundational collection becomes a chapter in your style journal. They hold memories and feelings. They represent more than just footsteps. They represent the moments we've dared to live fully and truly as ourselves. So the 5 styles we've just discussed aren't merely shoes, they are the language of quiet confidence, of elegance that comes from within. Because elegance, like wisdom, only grows stronger with time, and you, more than anyone, have earned it. The greatest secret doesn't lie in the shoe, but in the woman who wears it. The shoe doesn't make the woman elegant. Her understanding of elegance is what gives the shoe its power. So the next time you slip on your favorite pair, remember this. You're not just wearing shoes. You're walking your story one elegant step at a time. If timeless elegance speaks to you the way it does to me, I invite you to join our growing circle of women who are redefining what it means to be truly stylish. Please consider liking this video to share the message and subscribing so you don't miss our next conversation. Thank you for being here today.